And she's trying not to miss out on the Rip Curl WSL Finals. She's been in the last 2 editions of that. She is the defending world champion. As we kick off this first heat, quarterfinal number 1, we know that Tyler will be competing for a 3rd world title this September. Unfortunately for Tatiana, this is going to be the first world title event that she's going to miss in September. Charges incredibly hard as she's already getting started in the first heat of finals day. Tati already had a 0.5 and already on to wave number 2. So it's trying to establish an early rhythm over T.Wright this morning.
Here we go. Ducks up underneath there and comes flying out. So she's looking really fired up. Sort of a smaller, quicker barrel. Here we go. Have a look at it. You could see that she was positioned a little bit further towards the channel when she took off on that one. So Tyler was sitting. She is either going to get an excellent score or she's going to fall, because you know she's always going to be going so hard. So it's an exciting thing, but I like the tactic there of, hey, let's just be a bit more calculated here.
Pulling right in under the hood, T.Wright. Great execution on her opener. And a nice just fade and cut back to enjoy the T.Wright. So she's on the board quickly.
Up inside the barrel, have a look at Tyler's wave. Nice positioning there, great technique. Finishes off with a carving maneuver here. Just a nice way to sort of get started. Feet in the wax. It's always good when you take off on that first wave and it's a make. Sort of sets you up for the rest of the heat, puts you in a good headspace. Beautiful slow-mo here. Tyler probably feeling really good after this one. Pretty small, like a smaller tube, shorter tube time, but great way to start the heat.
So there's the wrap. Tyler's opener trying to match what Tati did on her 5.0. And now Tati pulls in, and it looks like she went down quickly. Incomplete for Weston-Webb. But Tati's last wave already came in at a 5.0.
You know, really lightning. So I like to see that right now out the back. We got Tati trying to warm up as well.
That's right, Strider, and just an up and out for Tati. Waz, hair looking great, by the way. Enjoy finals day. We'll check in with you in a moment. Almost really matching each other with their best scores so far. Good sign for a good heat.
For sure. I think great openers by both women. Really sort of hard to... Here we go. Tyler again.
Bowling up. Tyler once again pulls in. What a great spot to sit inside the tube. Back-to-back makes for the 2-time world champ.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Tyler already this morning.
Let's go with Tyler's first here.
Yeah, pretty similar to her first wave, but this second wave, I'm just liking already what I'm seeing from Tyler. I feel like she's identified from her first heat what she needs to improve on. She's positioning herself on the take moments. Oh, Tati.
Wild one, can she hang on? And Tatiana Weston-Webb is able to control that one with her tail sliding out. She was leaning forward, but always was hoping to get the recovery. Great effort for one of the hardest charging athletes on tour.
Here we go. We'll have a look at Tati's wave. Now this one was a little bit funny here on the exit. She managed to stick it, so she's looking really sure-footed on her board, which is a really good sign as well. Both women having a couple of makes. We'll have a closer look here. She, even on the takeoff there, almost lost it, but did so well. Incredible core strength to hang on there. And this little exit, something funny happens. The foam hits her. The fins sort of disengage for a second and does a little fin slide as she's coming out of the barrel.
Gosh, there were so many impressive moments on that wave for Tati. If she didn't slide out.
Both girls having a look here.
And it's going to be Tyler with priority. Let's see if she can go 3 in a row. This one's forcing her to straighten out. So nothing changing for her lead. And she hands Tatiana priority. Weston-Webb rolls it. Representing Brazil on tour, up and out. She's just ahead of Tyler there. Tyler's really trying to push the effort to have the priority rotation just continue to roll. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Really late takeoff again, once again for Tati.
SPF 50 plus protects you on the go as we watch T.Wright now live up and out.
Tati was like, I'm going to force this situation. Ended up not really being a great wave.
This one looks like she's going to step on the gas off the bottom and goes for a little lip line attack. So forced to throw down a turn. Tati jumping out of there. And it'll give you a little trip of the reef, which is really hard not to get scraped up. Then you really got to protect your wounds out here as we have Tati up and out.
But Tati always made a point of putting herself out at these waves of consequence and really pushing the limits, and that's why she's always been someone. Here she is having a look at this one.
So Tati, without priority, slams on the brakes, positions herself in the pit. She makes it out, lays down the rail for a wrapping cutback, and she steps off, chasing a 5.58.
She sort of found this smaller, little sneakier inside one. You can see it didn't barrel from the takeoff, but she could see this setup section coming. So really good read on the wave there to sneak this one underneath Tyler. Tyler didn't see it. You can see she gets a little bit of a roll in. She's actually taken off behind the barreling section. So sort of a different technique to do when the waves are barreling. You don't want to be taking off right in the apex. She took off just behind it, allowed her to roll in here, stomped on the brakes, and found herself a little bit of a cover-up.
Well done to Tatiana Weston-Webb. Cool stalling technique, gets the exit, and judges will think about a decision for the lead. T.Wright pulls in and ends up going down. Real cool take to pull right in under the hood. It was definitely the biggest barrel she's had a look at here in this first quarterfinal on finals day. We will have T.Wright moving forward into the semifinals. Great effort on the backhand. Coach Andy King for Tyler shakes hands with Tati's husband, Jesse Mendez.